welcome to my channel. I am Liz from Chicago Law Luxury Makeup, and today we are going to talk about one of my favorite brands, and that is Tom Ford. So today I'm going to do a full face and kind of just get ready with me of my favorite Tom Ford products. So first we're going to start with the Illuminating Primer. I'm just going to put a little bit on the back of my hand and then put this all over my face. And I'm just using my fingers for the primer. Prior to sitting down to film today, I did already have on my skincare. So I had on my eye base, my eye moisturizer, my moisturizer and everything already. So that was done. So after primer, I'm going to go in with the Shade and Illuminate Soft Radiance Foundation. This is a really nice long wearing foundation. I thought that when I first got it, I thought it would be a lot thicker than it was, and it's actually pretty thin. So what I'm going to do, this is shade 5.7 Dune. I'm just going to pump about a pump and a half onto the back of my hand, and you can see that it kind of runs down. So I'm going to use my Marc Jacobs Face 2 brush to go in and apply this. And first I'm going to move my hair out of my face so I can do this. And I'm just going to kind of go all over. Now this foundation does have a little bit of a smell to it, but the smell does not bother me, and it doesn't smell all day. Like, it goes away pretty quickly. This is one of the, well, actually it is. This is the most expensive foundation that I own. This bottle retails for $150. So if you can get it on sale, which next week, or oh my gosh, tomorrow, starting for Rouge members, if you can get the, why can't I talk? At the Sephora holiday event, this will be 20% off for Rouge tomorrow, and that's a really, really good deal. So I recommend the foundation. It does have some skincare benefits in it, but it is a very pricey foundation, so if you can get it on sale, I recommend getting it on sale. So that is something I would definitely pick up. I really like the foundation. It has really nice coverage, even just like a pump and a half there. It covered my face very nicely. So, and I just keep blending it. Sometimes I notice at the end of the day, like right around here, I kind of get like a crepiness, like an orange peel kind of look. And what I found is it's because I didn't blend out my foundation well enough in the morning. So I really try and blend out my foundation. Okay, so next we're going to go in with concealer. I do not own a Tom Ford concealer yet. It's something that I am picking up in the Sephora sale. So for today, I'm just going to go in with my Chanel Le Corrector. And this is, I have two shades. So I have to see what, this is shade 20 Beige. And I'm just going to kind of dab it under my eyes, around my nose, and down on my chin. And today I'm just going to use my fingers. I do have I have a couple different concealer brushes, but they're all dirty. I have the new Hourglass concealer brush that I really like, and then I also use a Tom Ford foundation brush to kind of blend it out, and I like that one a lot too. But everything's dirty, so today I'm just going to blend it out with my fingers. So. Okay. I have combination to oily skin, probably more on the oily side. So I'm going to go in with a powder to set that. But before I do, I am going to use the Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate. And this is Intensity 2. This is like a contour cream. I am actually going to use the brush that goes with it. It's the Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate brush. It's brush number 4. So I'm just going to put a little bit on my brush. I'm going to start all the way up here and work my way down. And I forgot a blending brush. So I'm just going to pat that down. And then whatever's left over on the brush is what I use up here on my forehead and down the side of my nose. So once I have the cream contour applied to my face, I use a blending brush. This is the Bobbi Brown Full Coverage Face Brush, and I just kind of go in and blend it. Now, I really, really like this product. It retails for $88, and I'm in shade 2, which is kind of like a darker shade, but it blends down so well. I mean, it just blends so nicely. And this is one of those products that Tom Ford is famous or is known for. And I really, when I got it, I was like, I don't even know what to do. I've never used contour in my life. I've never used cream bronzer or cream contour, cream anything in my life. But I got it, and I was like, all right, I'm just going to try. And I fell in love. And then I quickly realized the hype for it and why it's such a well-known product. And I'm not sure how well you can see, but it just blends so beautifully. So, all right, once that is done, then I will go in with powder. And I am going to use today the Translucent Finishing Powder in shade Ivory Fawn. And I'm just going to use my La Mer powder brush and just kind of go in and brush it all over my face. Especially down here around my mouth. This makeup tends to wear off quicker now, especially that we're wearing masks. And I take my mask on, I take my mask off. It's all day of doing that. So I just kind of lightly brush that on to blend it out. Next, I'm going to go in with an eye base. Again, I don't have a Tom Ford eye base, so I'm going to use my Chanel Ombre Premier cream eyeshadow, and this is in shade 804 Skintless. It's something that I use every day. I just use the little brush that comes with it. I just put a little bit of product on and sweep it over my eye. And I'll let that sit down for a little bit before I do my eye makeup. I know a lot of people do their eye makeup first. I actually prefer to do it last. I don't know why. Probably just 20 years of doing my makeup. That's how I did it. So it's just what I do. So I don't use a lot. I will just sweep a little bit on and let that sit down as a base. So next I'm going to go in with a bronzer, and I'm going to use the Tom Ford Gold Dust. This is their Soleil collection, and I'm going to go in with the Tom Ford bronzer brush. This is brush number 5. Just going to swirl it around a little bit and then lightly apply. Next, I'm going to go in with a highlighter and kind of a bronzy highlight powder. And this is the Tom Ford Sheer Highlighting Duo. This is in shade Reflect Gilt. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use a Sonia G brush, and I'm going to just use both colors. Just kind of swirl my brush. And I'm not going to highlight right underneath my eye. I'm actually going to take it just like I would a bronzer, just a lighter sweep, and just kind of highlight my whole cheek. And then a little bit up there. So I really like the color and the highlight that this gives. And it's kind of darker, which is why I kind of use it as a bronzer and a highlighter in one, and just kind of give my cheeks a little extra color and a little extra pop. Now I will go in with my blush, and this is the Tom Ford Cheek Color, and this is shade Ravish. This is the only blush that I have by him, but I really like it. Before I purchased this color, I purchased Love Lust because I had heard great reviews on that color. As far as a universal color that works well on everyone. So I got it. I wasn't that big of a fan. I thought it was too light for my skin. I like a little bit more color. As you can see, this is a little bit darker. So I exchanged it and got this. So this is my favorite color. And I just dipped my brush in. I'm just using a Chanel blush brush, and I just tapped my cheeks and then blend. I'm going to blend all of this out when I'm done. So now I will go in for my eyes. Today I'm going to use the new Tom Ford quad from his holiday collection. And this is in shade First Frost. This is so pretty, you guys. I love it. I love it. And you can see the embossing on it. So this is a wet dry formula. This is my favorite formula that he makes. I love it. It's creamy, it blends well, it just sits on my eyes so beautifully. I love it. So first what I'm going to do is I am going to go in, I'm trying to find the brush that I want. I am going to use a Sonia G Blender Pro. And actually, you know what? We're going to do that. We're going to skip that step first. Okay. I'm going to take the Sonia G Worker Pro, and I'm going to go in with this pink shade, and I'm going to put that all over my lid. I blend it up just a little bit past my crease, but not all the way to my brow bone. Now this is similar to the base that I already have down, so the color it doesn't show up super bright or super pink on my eyes, but it does give a light, nice pink color, and it's beautiful. All right, now I will go in with the Sonia G Blender Pro into this dark brown shade, and I'm going to use that in my crease. And today I'm just going for a quick everyday look, nothing too smoky, nothing too fancy. I'm going to be at home working all day, so this is just a little bit of color on my eyes. And I got a eyelash. All right, so I'm just going to go into the crease. And blend it out. I will darken it up just a little bit before I'm done, but for right now I'm just laying down a little bit of color in the crease. I'm not even doing the outer corner, I'm just doing the crease. Next, I'm going to go in with a rougher 2 brush into this lighter brown, almost copper color. And I'm going to put that on my lower inner lid. All right, now I'm gonna take my Sonia G Jumbo Blender and just blend it all, those two colors together. And now I'm gonna darken up that crease with the Sonia G Crease 1 brush. So I'm going to go back in with this darker color. And just in that outer V, make it just a little bit darker. I checked the Sephora website the other day and this palette was already sold out. So I'm not sure that you're going to be able to get it for the upcoming sale, but I do recommend getting a Tom Ford eye palette. They're $88 and they, in my opinion, they are worth it. They are just beautiful and I really do love them. So I'm going to go back in with this pink color and just kind of work that in a little bit. Next, I'm going to use the white powder, or the white color, rather. And I'm going, it doesn't have a name. All right, I'm going to use a Bobbi Brown Angle eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to use that for my brow and my inner corner. So I'm just going to put this under my brows. Now, I don't do anything to my brows. I don't touch them. Sometimes I use like a clear brow gel, but normally I don't. It's just not, I've never touched my brows. I get them waxed occasionally. I don't pluck them. I have heard horror stories from friends who told me that they plucked all their eyelids, all their eyebrows out, and now they don't grow back. And I was like, oh, I don't want that. So I don't know if that's true, but I don't touch my eyebrows. So they're just there. Maybe that's something I'll get into one day, but right now it is not. So you will not see me using any eyebrow products. So, and now I'm going to go into this corner here and just add a little bit of this sparkle. It's so pretty. And again, I'm going to take that Jumbo Blender Pro and just kind of blend it together. All right, now I'm going to take a rougher 3 brush, just like a pencil brush, and I'm going to go in with this darker color and go and line my lower eyes, my lower eyelid. Today I am just using these powders dry. However, you could use them wet. If you use them wet, I recommend just spraying your brush with a little bit of liquid and then going into the powder. Don't get your brushes fully wet. Don't like immerse them in water and dip. Just get them a little bit damp and then put the powder on. All right. So that pretty much is my eyes. Real quick today, nothing too fancy. I'm now going to go in with my favorite Tom Ford product, and this is the eye defining pen. This eyeliner pen has just transformed my opinion on eyeliner. I absolutely love this powder. So it has 2 different sides. I'm going to go in with the shorter side and just kind of lightly line the top of my eye. I'm not even sure if you can see me all the way down here. But that's it. I love it. It's beautiful. It is my favorite Tom Ford product that he makes. It's great. So now I'm going to go in with my Sonia G buffer, smooth. Oh my God, I cannot talk. Smooth, smooth buffer. Okay, there I said it. Hi, I haven't had my caffeine yet this morning. So really I'm not using any product. I'm just using this to buff out my cheeks with the blush and the highlighter that's already there, and just kind of make sure that's all blended. All right, next I'm going to go in with mascara. And today I'm going to use the Tom Ford Badass Extreme mascara. It's shade black. I mean, it's black. I don't even know if they have any other colors, but it's black. And the wand is kind of shaped different. I really like it. I know that not everybody does though. So I'm just going to put a little bit of mascara on, not even that much. And I did get this mascara at Sephora, so this is something that you could also pick up at the Sephora sale. And I have not even gone back in to get more product. This is all already on the brush. So I do think that a little bit goes a long way with this mascara. And I like this mascara. It's easy to take off. It doesn't smear throughout the day. I really like it. Okay, and now lips. So I am going to go in with the Tom Ford Indian Rose. It's a really nice like berry color. It is shade 04. So I'm just going to go in. And that's it. That is a quick and easy full face of Tom Ford. I love his products. My face will stay like this all day. I highly recommend most anything by Tom Ford. It's definitely my favorite luxury brand. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I would love it if you would give me a like or a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're interested in this type of content. And I appreciate you sticking around to the end. If you did, don't forget to check out my first video that I posted yesterday on YouTube, which has a giveaway. And I invite you to watch that, like and subscribe, and we'll see you on my next video. Thank you.